Good evening. Let your actions be louder than your words and your dreams bigger than your fears. Welcome to PMs News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayanan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Nominations for 7th Prime Minister's Press Award have concluded. Bahrain attended joint annual meetings of Arab financial institutions. G7 should adopt risk-based artificial intelligence regulation, ministers said. 10,606 illegals arrested in Saudi a week around. Unlicensed sale of precious stones and metals on social media prohibited in Oman. News in detail. Nominations for 7th Prime Minister's Press Award have concluded. Nominations for the 7th edition of the Prime Minister's Press Award have concluded, announced the Minister of Information Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Noimi. A total of 319 entries have been submitted in 4 categories of the prize: 138 opinion columns, 41 journalistic investigations, 107 press interviews, and 33 press photos. The minister noted the care accorded to the Bahraini press by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, who opened broad horizons for responsible freedom of opinion and expression, which provided the press with the appropriate conditions to play its pivotal role in supporting the process of national development through responsible opinion. He also highlighted the support of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to the award, which motivates affiliates of the press community to participate in it, in light of the honor that the prize represents for creative journalists. Bahrain attended joint annual meetings of Arab financial institutions. On behalf of the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Under Secretary Yusuf Abdullah Humoud today led Bahrain's delegation to the joint annual meetings of Arab financial institutions in Rabat, Morocco. The ambassador of the Kingdom of Bahrain in the Kingdom of Morocco, Khalid bin Salman bin Jaber Al Muslim, was also part of the delegation. During the meetings, a number of topics were discussed, including the achievements made by the Arab financial institutions in providing financial and technical support for major development projects in the Arab countries during the past year, and their contributions to promote and support joint Arab action. The delegations discussed a number of papers prepared by the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank on supporting small and medium enterprises in Arab countries, developing social security systems to enhance job opportunities and growth in Arab countries, public debt strategies, and developing debt markets in Arab countries. They also reviewed the latest developments, including economic and financial situation in the Arab region. Role of Bahrain Society for Children with Behavioral and Communication Difficulties praised. Under the patronage of Minister of Social Development Osama bin Ahmed Khalaf Al Asfour, the Bahrain Society for Children with Behavioral and Communication Difficulties has staged a marathon to raise awareness of autism. The event was attended by the Society's chairperson, Dr. Sheikha Rania bint Ali Al Khalifa, and a number of concerned parties and individuals. Marking the event, which was held at Exhibition World Bahrain in Sakir, the Minister of Social Development affirmed the government's keenness to provide every support and care to autistic people, pointing out the importance of common responsibility in this regard. He praised the efforts of the Bahrain Society for Children with Behavioral and Communication Difficulties in empowering autistic people. He also underscored the ministry's support to all developmental efforts made by the civil society organizations to perform their social duties towards all social segments, particularly people with special needs. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad praised the role of National Genome Center, Supreme Council for Youth and Sports First Deputy Chairman, General Sports Authority Chairman and Bahrain Olympic Committee President. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa stressed the importance of developing the health sector. He highlighted the need to launch qualitative programs that contribute to enhance citizens' decent living conditions, thus achieving the visions of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa with the follow-up of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He stressed the importance of the National Genome Center for future generations, noting the contributions of the government to enhance citizens' quality of life. LMRA, NPRA and Muharraq Police Directorate conducted joint inspection campaign. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority conducted a joint inspection campaign at the Muharraq Governorate in coordination with the Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs of the Ministry of Interior and the Governorate's respective police directorate. The campaign resulted in reporting violations related to the labour market and residency laws. The cases were referred for legal action. LMR stressed its commitment to report any violation through a continuous and intensive inspection plan in coordination with the relevant government entities. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. G7 should adopt risk-based artificial intelligence regulation, ministers said. Group of 7 advanced nations should adopt risk-based regulation on artificial intelligence. Their digital ministers agreed as European lawmakers hurry to introduce an Artificial Intelligence Act to enhance rules on emerging tools such as ChatGPT. But such regulation should also preserve an open and enabling environment for the development of all AI technologies and be based on democratic values. G7 ministers said in a joint statement issued at the end of a 2-day meeting in Japan, Reuters reported. While the ministers recognized that policy instruments to achieve the common vision and goal of trustworthy AI may vary across G7 members, the agreement sets a landmark for how major countries govern AI amid privacy concerns and security risks. The conclusions of this G7 meeting show governments have especially paid attention to the popularity of generative artificial intelligence tools such as ChatGPT, a chatbot developed by Microsoft Corporation-backed Open AI that has become the fastest growing app in history since its November launch. Saudis no longer need Singapore visa. Saudi nationals will no longer need a visa when traveling to Singapore. According to authorities, citizens will be exempt from visa requirements starting on June 1st, 2023, said the Singapore Immigration and Checkpoints Authority. The kingdom citizens, unless they hold diplomatic passports, will need to apply for a visa if traveling before June 1st. The ICA clarified, no refunds will be offered on existing applications. 10,606 illegals arrested in Saudi a week around. 10,606 violators have been arrested in various regions of the kingdom within a week. The arrests included 5,620 violators of the residency system, 3,825 violators of the border security rules, and 1,161 violators of the labor laws. Another 1,087 people were arrested while trying to cross the border into the kingdom. Unlicensed sale of precious stones and metals on social media prohibited in Oman. The Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion warned that selling precious metals and stones through social media without a license is a violation of the Precious Metals Control Law. The ministry said that it had noticed people selling precious metals and precious stones through various social networking platforms without obtaining a prior license from them. The ministry stated that this is a violation of the Precious Metals Control Law issued by Royal Decree number 109 of 2000 and its executive regulations issued by Ministerial Resolution number 123 of 2003. In addition, it was noted that the ministry will take legal measures against anyone who violates this. The Ministry of Commerce called on consumers to purchase precious metals and gemstones from licensed stores on social media and to ensure the presence of the government stamp, in addition to obtain an official invoice upon purchase. On Man Ki Baat, UNESCO chief asked Indian a way to impart education globally. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization Director General Audrey Azoulay congratulated on the 100th episode of Man Ki Baat, a flagship radio broadcasting program by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and said the organization and India have a long common history in all areas including education, science, culture and information. Azoulay talked about UNESCO's target to provide everyone in the world access to quality education by 2030. In this area, she asked Prime Minister Narendra Modi about the Indian way to achieve the target. Responding to the UNESCO chief, Prime Minister Narendra Modi recalled instances from the show where he mentioned names of those who worked selflessly towards imparting education. Referring to G20 summit, which is being headed by India this year, Azoulay asked how the country is going to put culture and education at the top of the international agenda. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayanan signing you from BMC News Live. Good night.